Hey up and welcome to Callums Corner. Right, this is going to be a really disgusting video. If you've got a delicate stomach, you probably don't want to watch it. If you're eating, you definitely don't want to watch it. Yeah, I almost didn't make it, to be honest with you. It's so gross and embarrassing, but I thought, no, that's just me watering myself down if I don't be true to myself, isn't it? Just because a few people are watching, you've got to carry on telling the truth, even if it is embarrassing. So, I went jogging this morning. It's the first time I've been jogging in months and months and months. I want to lose some weight. I want to look better for my girlfriend. I've realised I've let myself go a little bit. So, up at the first light, crack of dawn, I wanted to get it early before the school kids were out because they all noticed my bloody head and I look ridiculous enough jogging as it is. So, I did the route that I used to do, which takes me down into Vassals Park, and it goes past the public toilets because when I jog, normally about halfway through, I need to use the bathroom. Same as normal, stopped in there for an explosive bowel movement. They've been pretty explosive recently because of the vegan trial I'm doing. Anyway, carried on. About 20 minutes later, I was passing a lot of wind. And again, that's not unusual since I've been doing this bloody vegan challenge. But I realised that I was starting to feel really queasy. My stomach was like starting to cramp and stuff. It was all going into like my lower back. And I needed to pass more wind to kind of make myself feel better, but I couldn't trust that what was going to come out was just wind. It was at that point that I realised I was in real trouble. I was about 20 minutes from the toilet, so I thought, right, stop jogging, start walking, maybe it'll calm down. So I started walking back towards the bathrooms. I got about 5 minutes up the hill and I realised it was an emergency point. So I had two choices, what the hell am I going to do? Do I just try and carry on and risk fouling myself, and soiling my clothes like an animal? That's not an option, it's not an option. Anyway, there was a big fir tree close to where I was. Managed to make it to the fir tree, and at this point, it was about to come out. Dug myself a little hole in the middle of the fir tree using my bare hands. It was like I was an animal again. And I'm not proud of this, and really it's horrible to say, but I had to, you can put the dots together. I had to poop, basically. Anyway, as I was going, I started hearing these footsteps around, this rustling noise. I was like, oh my God, this cannot be happening. Someone's gonna walk in on me. What kind of person walks into the middle of a fir tree anyway? Is it like a dogger or something? Are they going to think I'm like some kind of pervert pooing out in public? Anyway, the bloody tree parts and this great big golden retriever walks through. He's standing there looking at me like face to face. Before I knew what was happening, I was bloody apologising to this dog. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, mate. This is disgusting, I'm sorry. And the dog's just looking at me. I swear to God, I could see a mixture of pity and contempt in its eyes, just looking at me. Uncontrollably, convulsively pooping in a hole in the ground. And it just barks at me and then turns away like it's disgusted and walks off. That is how far you have fallen. A golden retriever that will eat anything, will eat crap from the bin, will lick its own bum, is disgusted by you. It was one of the low points of my life. Absolutely horrific. Anyway, I finished off, and luckily I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, so I had loads of tissues on me so I could, do what I needed to do, and I managed to bury the hole with other dirt and, leaves and stuff, so my bloody night soil wasn't just lying there, kind of staggered home on shaky legs. It's just it was probably the lowest, most disgusting moment of my life, pooping in public and being judged by a dog. Absolutely horrific. And that, it brings me to my next announcement. I'm sorry, I've got to be done with this vegan trial now. Like, I've done it, I haven't made it the full 2 weeks, but it's playing murder with my guts. I thought I made a lovely curry. Well, I thought it was going to be a lovely curry. It tasted good. I put all the stuff that I'd had when I went to dinner at these vegetarians' house the other night. I put the lentils in, the chickpeas and stuff, I put all these different vegetables in there, aubergine and stuff, It didn't taste like theirs for some reason. The lentils were like quite hard still, even though I'd cooked the bloody curry for a couple of hours. They were still a bit hard. I don't know, but I'm done. I'm done with this vegan trial now. I'm so sorry, but that's me done. I'm ordering myself a Domino's double pepperoni. I need cheese, I need dough, I need some meat inside me. There you go. Hopefully that is a warning to anyone who's thinking of going suddenly vegan. It can play havoc with you. I don't know. I don't know what I've become, to be honest with you.